Hello and welcome. If you're here for Space Engineer video, just watch this video and none of the rest of the channel is going to be what you want to watch. Don't worry about it. And so many people are asking how I was able to do this, so many new players like myself. A lot of trial and error, a lot of finding out that a grinder will destroy a stack of 100 steel plate if you hold the button down. So let's take a look around and then I'll explain everything. This is the original part, just these 4 little plates, and it's all expanded out. I had my gravity generator, nuclear power, station to recharge, then I eventually moved this in from the ship, and it finally became what it is now, with the very beautiful view of the inside of the asteroid. But I can control everything from either the chair, or I can actually pull it out from here. Everything is attached. The assembler, well, 2 assemblers, 3 refineries, 2 large containers, and the collector, but that's not really important. And yet, you can take anything, grab from the refiner, move car container, and they're all connected, so instantly moves. And I'm currently building parts for the large reactor. Small like spike. As we head outside, there's gravity. And I put these little guardrails up so that I wouldn't walk off when I'm not paying attention, and so that when I mine, like I did up there, those little floating bits will eventually hit the gravity and fall down and not be lost to space. Originally, before I'd open up that wall and finish construction on these 2, this is the way I got access. And some of you are wondering about the gravity. It is set to a very specific amount. Go over here and show you. 42 meters, 11 meters, 24. And the purpose of this is... so, I'll show you. It actually ends exactly where it needs to. Sorry, I might be a little sick when giving this demonstration. So, ends exactly where it needs to. And step. And we're out of gravity. Step back, gravity. So when it goes exactly where it needs to, it uses less power. If you go over here, I believe it ends right there. Yeah, so it's not 1-to-1, but it's pretty close. Now let's go over how all this crap works. First off, right now these are kind of useless solar cells, they don't collect much, and they're being blocked by this machine, so that doesn't help either. Really just an experiment, see what they do. They give very little power and they cost a great deal of equipment, not worth it. But my mining ship, some of you called it lopsided, and it's not meant to be pretty, it's meant to be functional. So to start off, I have the 4 drills, the 4 connectors, which are all linked up to all these conveyor belts. There's no power, so it's all red. I have my beacon, so I can find it again, 4 gyroscopes, 2 on the other sides. I try and cover it with lights, so I'll show you that why in a second. And underneath, you can see that there are more conveyor belts that connect all back. The nuclear reactor is turned down, so it connects in, and same with this container. There needs to be a large container here, that's why there was more space, but these will destroy it. And that's an expensive mistake to keep making. So, hop in. Not much of view, usually you have to fly around in third person, but cut it on. And let's go mine something to show you. Let's grab some rock. So fly up, see a spot you want to get to, and you just start mining. I go to the third person, and it's very long and unpretty because as I'm drilling forward, I can just keep going forward. I don't have to worry about little bits of the ship being knocked off. Until I get to the very end, those little engines in the back, but that doesn't happen much. So, alright, that's more than enough. So we fly back. Where's the ship? There it is. Come down. I'm not going to load everything because it's kind of a lengthy process. I guess I can make that complaint here in case one of you know how to fix it. So I line up the connectors with the collectors. Bring up inventory. Scroll down to my 4 connectors and this is the way I usually do it because I don't know a way to make it all just automatically go. It only takes in the 200. So if you know a better way, please tell me. But hop out, go to V, and all the items are directly put into the connector. The video is jumping a little bit so I can cough and not disturb you all with it. Pull back a little bit, cut off power. Oh, cut off power once we've established zero momentum. Hop out. So this is a collector. It all gets thrown into there. It's collected up. And it's connected to these tubes, conveyor belts, which go back into the large container. The large container is connected to the other large container. Refinery connected to the large container. Assembler. And basically you want to make sure that if you connect things, whether it's through these conveyor belts or one-to-one, it has to be on these little doors. So like underneath here you see that there's no little door here, no door here. There is a door here connecting, and that was one of my first mistakes. These two conveyor belts connect to here, and it also, well, that conveyor belt connects to the assembler right here, and then it curls around because the door is on this side for the refinery. Up here is my large nuclear reactor, still under construction, because it takes quite a while. And to show that I am playing on normal mode. So 54, only hold 25. It's a very lengthy process, but that's how I constructed everything. And as you can see, it all connects. And not by design, but by chance, I realized that, come on, get out of the screen. If I destroyed this wall right here, I can connect to here, and I can control everything. Ooh, why is that not working? Well, normally that light will be turned on. You know, let's turn it on right now, so I can control everything from here. Okay, and it should be the one spotlight. On. And when I originally started mining and started the game, this was the area I started mining, so I built a little museum to it. So you can hop around. There's a little bit of gravity. So you can explore, but eventually you run out of gravity. And the boosters kick back on. And yeah, so this is the asteroid I first found. I think it's beautiful. And I just happened to be what I came across. It's got tons of everything I need, especially silicon, which is, God, it's expensive when you're building these giant windows. I believe this one was 100 and almost 300, wasn't it? Let's see. No, not that. It was about 200 windows, which still, when you're talking about silicon per window, and that you can only hold about 12 windows before you run out of space. So, really a labor of love to get these things going. Oh, and underneath, it's not much, just the beacon, so that I don't get lost in space. Well, hope you all learned something, found it interesting. And I do plan to expand on once they add more features. Like, I plan to expand over to here to add a solar cell collection and the launch pad for my large ship whenever I decide to start that horrible, time-consuming endeavor. And I can never let anything go. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and please post in the Reddit thread, because I probably won't check the comments on YouTube. See ya.